That's a great question. I guess I'd invert that a little bit and say it's almost remarkable to me that we need to ask that question. That when have we gotten to a point where we actually have to teach people to do the right thing and it's no longer an innate instinct, or it's an instinct that gets repressed. So for me, and for the people I work with and for the people I work for, it's just important to conduct yourselves in business to leave the world a little bit better place. I work for a company, TOMS, that really was founded not as a business but as a for-profit organization that's in business to improve lives. We do that through giving, and when a customer buys a product, we give a pair of shoes to a child in need in over 70 countries around the world. Part of that is, of course, because if kids have shoes, they can go to school. If kids have shoes, they don't get ringworm. But it's also, often this is the first new thing that a child has ever received. And it's the emotional impact of a caring individual giving them something that's important to the child, but it's also extremely rewarding for the giver. Giving feels good, and everybody at TOMS has experienced that firsthand. We go on giving trips, and it's really the glue that creates a very unique corporate culture. We're also learning 10 years in, we recently did an impact study that about 30% of our customers were actually inspired to do good because of that. This was sort of a gateway drug to their tapping into their own innate generosity. So it's a really, really rewarding and fun way to make a living. Well, the idea that the Octagon exists and that there is a center for compassion and integrity and secular ethics is extraordinary. When I was going to school, we didn't have those courses. So it gives me personally extraordinary hope for the next generation of students that grow up and contribute in the world. And it's important that ideas of goodness are embedded in businesses, not tack-ons. And I think things like the Octagon are teaching companies and teaching students who will be future members of companies and future leaders of businesses to just have this mindfulness in their lives. I love to work, and I love the connection between the customer and the product. And I firmly believe that this idea of conscious consumerism, which these days may mean buying organic or buying local, should really be embedded in everything we consume. Is this product or service going to make me better or make the world better or worse? So I like this idea of the exchange between the consumer and the seller, and what does that exchange mean? I also like working with other people. I like going in every day and figuring out how to do what we need to do in a way that's fun and meaningful and hopefully rewarding.